Good morning, good morning, good morning to anyone who could be watching right now. Today is not going to be very exciting. It's been a late start. I am probably going to work on my makeup and then do some stuff for errands because I have to go on some errands today. And what do you mean what happened to my profile picture? I don't understand. Profile picture where? That's not what you're not explaining. Profile picture where? Yeah, she's fallen asleep. She's gonna take a nap, so she's doing the crying Twitch. I don't remember ever having a profile picture on Twitch. Not really. I mean, I can always upload a new one. So there, that should fix it. Alright, there, that should fix it. Good morning, good morning. It was a late start. Last night was not a good night for sleep. I was hoping it was. I fed the baby at about 3 something, or almost 3, and I fed her till she was completely full, put her down to sleep, and then at like 5:20 something, her dad comes trudging through the house in the kitchen making noise and woke her up, and I just about lost it. I was so mad. Yeah, because I had fed her so much that the hope was she would sleep until, I want to say like 8 this morning, at least like 5 hours, and he came through which, he needed to, like, go in the kitchen and make breakfast and stuff, but he could have, like, told me, hey, I'm downstairs now, you can take the bedroom, and I would have gone upstairs with the baby and laid her down, and she probably would have fallen right back to sleep, instead of him making a whole bunch of noise. So, it was not a good night last night. And she's fighting sleep, so let me see. Um, she's fighting sleep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if she'll finally finish off her bottle, and that should put her to sleep. She's tired. So, I'll be right back. You look like you got all relaxed and sleep. Come here. How it normally works is my husband would sleep down here in the living room, and then he wouldn't have to worry about waking us up. But the last couple of days have just been, they have not been good nights. Just not good nights. You smiling at me. You're supposed to be napping right now. You're sleepy. You know you're sleepy. Have your bubble. Have your bubble. Yeah, she smiled at me too around her bottle. I'm not looking at you. You don't look at me. That's how this works. What are you doing? What are you staring at? Num num num. Num num. Num 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 num. Have your bottle. If you don't have your bottle, I'm gonna go lay you back down. That's what's gonna happen. You want the bottle or not? I'm gonna eat you. You look like a tasty mouthful. You're so chonky, I bet you would make a good roast. It's about nap time for her. So I don't think she wants to be with me. I think she just wants to fill her belly. But she was like all relaxed and reclined back, so it's probably not much longer until she actually falls asleep if I lay her back down. But sometimes that's what it takes, is me going to pick her up and putting her back down multiple times for her to finally fall asleep. So the plan is, when I finally get her put down and quiet, since I'm running late today, I'm going to work on my makeup. Then after that, figure out what I'm going to buy from the grocery store. I need to like meal plan 2 meals for this week. I don't have to do much because half the meals that I had planned to make last week we didn't get around to doing, which is fine. So that's the plan. And then I'm going to, when my husband gets home, go to the bank and go grocery shopping. but that's a while from now. So we just gotta figure out what we're getting from the grocery store. Isn't that right? And then after that, I'll probably play some games. So that's that's what it's gonna be like. We're gonna have chat help us with our chores. What do you think? What do you think? You don't care because you don't eat people food. You're not even eating your bottle. You're just staring at me. Okay, you're done. You're done. Let's go down for a nap. Hi, XM. How are you? You missed Streamer, baby. I just put her down for a nap. She's laying in her bed now and she's gonna cry for a few minutes and then eventually fall asleep. And then I'll get started with what I plan on doing. Which, I really don't have to take a break. It's makeup time. Yay! Let me move my mic out a bit. Just makes this a little easier. I'm so tired. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, you missed it, Chicky. Someone tried to, insult me. It was funny. Someone literally tried to insult me like I was actually gonna care. Do you want to hear this? I should be able to find the message. Hold on. Okay. How do I find old messages? Need to find the chat logs from my last stream. I'll have to find it later. It's like at the very end of when I was streaming on YouTube, so I'll find it later. But they basically said something. They just came on to the stream and they said something along the lines of like rating me for my looks. So they said something about how I had a high calorie body and something about how like I had bags under my eyes and I like looked tired and a whole bunch of other shit. And I just read that like they were trying to actually probably like piss me off, and I just read it and I went, high calorie body. I just had a baby. You're right. Sunken eyes. I look tired. Again, I just had a baby, but thank you for pointing it out. And they were like, your makeup looks dated and old. And I was like, I had wiped my makeup off my face, and I was like, I'm not wearing any except for a little residual that's around my eyes from washing my face. So, you're right. My makeup is dated because it's not there anymore. And I was just talking shit. And then they saw they didn't piss me off, so they replied, well, then you look like a Karen too. And I was just all like, well, I don't go screaming at people to ask them for their manager, considering I used to manage retail. I'm not that type of person. But if I look like that to you, then that's your opinion. I'm okay with it. And I didn't say anything else. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. She... Maybe I should be quiet for a little bit and she'll go to sleep. Hello. Sound. Can you hear me? Alright, perfect. Looks like it just was being weird. Alright, makeup time. Because I'm running out of time today. Yay. Who wants to choose my eyeshadow? I'm not doing lipstick today. My husband said something about wanting to go and have a picnic. And he's not a big fan of the makeups. So go ahead. Do you need the link again to my palette, or are you good? It's just like if you search for the Ultra Lavender on Ulta Beauty, you'll find it. Um, so I don't want to do anything too terribly crazy today. At least for me, I want it to be where he doesn't think I'm wearing like a shit ton of makeup. So there's that. But okay, let me find it. I'm so mad. Oh, it's not on sale anymore. It was on sale. It was cheaper. Yeah, if I do anything, it'll probably only be like one or two colors. Just something that's not gonna stand out too much. So I'd be fine with like one of the light purples or uh, one of the enigmatic on the sides and future core in the inner corner. Yeah, that's gonna pop a little bit. That's the thing. With how dark that one is, it's gonna stand out a bit more. I'm thinking something like one of the lighter colors that are just gonna be barely noticeable. Because enigmatic is a dark color. Lo-fi? Lo-fi would be good. I don't think I've used that one yet either. It looks pristine. I'm gonna finish rubbing this stuff in and blending it. I think I might have put too much on, but usually the sponge is wet, so there's that too. So I just kind of have to let it do its thing. HD Berry for enigmatic. Yeah, I see it. And you're saying put put it in the crease of my eye, like right here, or like over here. I don't know exactly. You have a picture of anything to like show what you mean? I'm trying to get this to blend in better. So by crease line, you mean like right up here and buff it in. Okay, I got, damn it. Alright. Okay, I see what you're saying, but if I did that, what would be a... Okay, so my question is then, what would be the base color if I did that? Because I see what you're talking about. So what would be the base color? HD berry with future core. I think it's what you said. You know what? I'll mix up what all of you said. I'll use lo-fi for the base because it's a very, very light purple. And then I'll do what Chick says on top of it. And it shouldn't stand out too much. I don't have any tape to do that. I remember now why I had my damn camera mirrored, because it was throwing me off. Yeah, I'm not the greatest at this, but I try. This camera is. So when it comes to me switching over to meal prep, there is a meal that I made like last week, and I think I sent you a picture of it, Chicky. Yeah, it's flipped to mute. It's like that on purpose. Because I'm not the type of person that will remember to press a button to mute it, so it's just easier to flip it. Um, so, um, last Wine Wednesday, I mentioned I had made that, chicken and broccoli, um, and, the two neighbors right across the street had mentioned that they wanted to try it. So I had already discussed this with my husband, so I think I'm gonna make it again this week. And what I'm gonna do is go to like the dollar store and buy those disposable like pans, the like aluminium ones that I can make like 3 batches in, and then take my neighbors a batch because they said it sounded good and they wanted to try it. So I might do that. And so that might be another a meal I prep again this week, but I need to figure out one more. So then you're saying do the HD berry along the crease. Where's my, that's this one. I haven't used this one yet either. Like that, or should I go all the way across? I think I went a little too high that time. I did. I fucked that up. I need to grab. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. There. Fix it a little bit. Yeah, our neighbors are pretty nice. They're pretty nice. I will say that. I can't say I have many complaints. So is this about where you were saying to put it? Chicky? The outer crease? Oh, because I put it in. Okay. I got you. I understand now. Hold on. Let me fix it. I understand now. I see what you're saying. I got you. Let me just fix it a little bit. I definitely have quite a bit of fluffy brushes, so I still have quite a few of my old brushes before I bought my new mermaid ones. And I usually use those to buff stuff, because then I don't have to worry about them getting messed up. Because I care a little bit less, if that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. It takes me a while to realize stuff. Okay, outer crease. So, you're talking about like this. So, should I just like that? That's what you're wanting? Okay. You sure? As you know, this is an experiment. We can always fix it. And then you buff it. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. So, I'll put that down. I'll grab this one. I'll use yeah, this one. All right. You want something? Okay, smaller. I got this one. Or do I need to go smaller than that? Okay, this one. Alright, let's try this again. Yay! Anyway, it's fine. It is fine. Yee. Okay. Do 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 do. 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 Okay. I gotta keep making sure it's not gonna fuck with my contact. That good? Okay. Yeah, I can follow instructions sometimes. I'm not entirely stupid, thankfully. Thank you, Aaron. Okay, my contact's fine. This eye is a little bit more difficult for me. I get this one spot. Yeah. Okay. I feel like this side is like, maybe I need to do what I did earlier and just add just a little bit more and then buff it. Like, I'm not too terribly worried about it not being perfect because I can fix the mistakes with my sponge. I was just worried that this eye wasn't gonna look as even as this one, if that makes sense. Like, because where it got right here, I could just do that. I just feel like this side is it's whatever. It could just be me. What do you think? Is it even enough, or what should I do? Hi, Zero, no. I think that's good enough. And then you were saying to put future core in my inner corner. So normally how I do that is I just do it like this and let it and blend it in a bit. It doesn't really take any brain cells. What do you mean dinner? It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You're not allowed to have dinner yet. It's early. Don't you mean lunch? Do that. And then stab myself in the eye a little bit. There. Like that. We missed you too. Alright. So that's that. Next thing is, because I'm not doing lipstick today. So next thing is just these two things. There we go. That's been my life for a long time, so understandable. But thanks for the picture you sent me, Chicky, because that actually might come in handy. I might actually try using that little diagram for some stuff. So there we go. Yay! I don't look like a bridge troll anymore. Maybe, but my husband might kill me if I do that. Currently, it'll wait though, because my discretionary money for this week, I'm going to use it to buy matching outfits with my daughter. Um, so we're going on a vacation. Oh, thank you, Zero. We're going on a vacation later this month to visit his side of the family. Um, because the only person on his side of the family who's met the baby has been his dad. And she's the first baby they've had in a while. They don't have very many children in the family. She's the third in like the last 13 years. I think. I think Lily is 13, could be going on 14. Lily's getting up there in age. So yeah, she's like the first one, or she's like the third one in like the last 13, 14 years. And there's like I think a 6 year gap between her and Sam, who is who was the youngest kid on his side. So she's like a big deal for the family. So we're gonna be going to visit his side of the family. She's gonna meet her great grandmother on his side, his aunt, a few of his cousins, maybe his sister, maybe if his sister shows up. His sister is kind of the black sheep. There's nothing wrong with her per se. She just kind of keeps to herself. Um, so we will see. But yeah, that's when the usual vacation is at the end of this month. Uh, so what I want to try to do is the day that we get there, or the day that we actually spend time with all of the family, I want to dress up in matching outfits just to be that mom. So hey, look. If I get a break, that's a-okay. I will just line them up. I will sit in a chair and they can just line up and they can take turns. They can have her like for 5 minutes each. They can draw lots. They can write it down on a piece of paper. But yeah, I want to be that mom that shows up with a matching outfit with me and her. And I found like some pretty dresses. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. And they seem to be summer dresses too, so I won't have to worry about the heat as much. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. I want to dress up in matching outfits with her and be that mom. And I have threatened my husband to buy matching outfits where he also matches, which I'm not gonna do. He would absolutely hate that. He wouldn't do it, but I have threatened him that I was gonna do that too. So, yeah. So that's what I'm spending my discretionary on this week, is to do that stupid thing that makes like 0 sense outside of that, because she's gonna grow out of whatever I buy her, and I don't know when she'll ever fit it again. Let me see here. Oh, okay. I got a text from my father-in-law. All right. Let's check and see what that was. All right. So makeup's done. I'm gonna move that out the way because it's in my way. Um, Next thing I need to do is figure out. I'm obviously going to do the um, broccoli and chicken again. which means I'm going to have to buy more chicken. But I need to write down these meals. We're probably doing burgers today. And then I have the pork chop, which I don't need anything for, I don't think. I need to write smaller. So, I also, when I go to the bank today, I have to go before they close because I need to speak to one of the bankers. Um, we received a notification, or I did. I noticed it first on my phone that there was a $13 charge for Walmart Plus, and we don't have Walmart Plus. And it was also not in our state, so I need to ask them what that was and try to dispute that. So, yay, that's fun. I think it was Arkansas that the charge came from, and I'm just so like, why? How did they use our account to spend $13 at Walmart? I mean, it's $13, so if we don't get it back, it's not like we're gonna hurt. But I want to figure out why and how, because this bank, like my husband chose this bank, and he usually chooses based off like interest rates and little itty bitty things like extra fees, blah blah blah, which is fine. But I have asked this bank to do or don't do so many different things, and it has been a major headache. At one point, I lost the debit card, and I had a good idea where it was, but I wasn't completely sure. So we had been looking for it for a little bit. So I went to the bank and told them to order a new one because I was going to cancel the old one just in case to be on the safe side. And so she's like, okay, we're doing that. And then in the mail, after I had found the debit card, mind you, in the mail we get another debit card. But this time, instead of the debit card having his name on it, which is what the original debit card was, it had my name on it. So what they had done, this teller had done, is instead of ordering a new card with his name, to replace the one that we were sure we had lost, because I told her we had thought it lost, like had gotten lost. Um, yeah, but it has to be proven that it's fraud is the thing. And then so instead of canceling and replacing the one we had thought we had lost, they issued a brand new card, like a second card onto the account under my name. And that is not what I had asked that person to do. They kept sending us like calls and texts after I asked them to stop about charges made to Google. That was a huge argument between me and him. Um, so like they don't do as they're told. Like they don't do as they're asked, and it's pissed me off. So I'm hoping I get up there and I talk to them and it's okay. But who knows because they don't fucking listen. Like they don't listen and it's irritating. So far, the only thing they've been good for when I've gone in there and needed like extra than just taking money out has been going to the notary. Because if you don't know, if you ever need to go to a notary for anything, banks usually have one. So you could just go in and say you need a notary to just about any bank and they'll usually do it for you. And when my daughter got her birth certificate, they sent us a piece of paper saying that if anything on it was wrong, um, that you could fill out this piece of paper and send it back in with the birth certificate, but it had to be notarized. and they would reissue a new one and they would fix it. So when I had filled out all the information at the hospital, because the hospital submits all that for you, and they just charge you $30 for it. When I filled in her middle name has an L in it, and they misread it for some reason as an I, which when I write my I's, I write them like this, with like the giant circle at the top. So there are other I's in her name that they could see, like, this is how I do my I's, right? So when I put her middle name does not have an I in it at all. So they somehow misread one of the L's in her name as a I. So there was an I in her middle name where an L was supposed to be. And I was just like, no, that's not her middle name. So I had to like fill out this paper and send it in. And I went to that bank and they notarized it. And we got her new birth certificate back, I think, like a week or so later. But like that's the only thing they've been good for. So yeah, not the happiest with that bank. And see, we're kind of stuck with them too because it's the bank that we have our mortgage through. So, uh, not too happy with the bank. He likes the bank, which, if he likes the bank, that's fine. Because mainly at this point, all I go up there for is to pull our money for the week out. And most of the time when I do that, I don't even go inside anymore or even go during bank hours. I just drive up to the ATM and pull the money out that way. So, but this time I'm going to have to talk to them about that charge because, like, it says it's a pending charge. It showed up yesterday, and neither one of us has been to Walmart in like over 2 weeks. So I don't know where $13 is coming from because the only time we've been to Walmart, I think in the last 2 weeks, and we've used maybe have used the card for, I can't say that we have, was picking up, like, we picked up formula. We picked up baby formula and a few other things from Walmart, and I think that stuff came out to like 50 to 80 bucks. So a $13 charge just not make any sense, even if it took a while to show up on the card. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yay! But enough of me ranting about that. I need to figure out what should I what should I make? What should I add to my menu for this week for dinner? I'm definitely doing the broccoli, the chicken broccoli casserole again because I want to share that with my neighbors. And because of what kind of meal it is, don't need any sides. I'm already doing burgers. I already have burgers. Oh, yeah. Let me turn this off now that I don't need it anymore. I already have burgers. Or it's backwards now because I prefer having my camera mirrored, but I already have burgers. So, that's already done. I have burgers, I have a pork chop meal, I have that chicken and broccoli casserole that I would make a shit ton of. Um so I need to think of another meal. I made lemon pepper chicken last night and not the traditional like lemon pepper chicken that people think when you make lemon pepper chicken. It was like lemon pepper and flour coated chicken and then cooked in a like a lemony type sauce. So like the chicken was real lemony and I'm not a big fan of chicken, so I was like, it's whatever. It tastes like lemon chicken. And my husband apparently really liked it and he wants to make that again, like he outright says, like we should make this a thing. So, yay, I found a recipe that he likes. Tacos. You think tacos? I wouldn't mind tacos. I would have to see how many taco shells we have left. And I would have to pick up, I would even have to pick up ground beef. We have ground beef in the freezer. So I think the only thing we would need for tacos would be taco sauce to make the tacos. So I could do tacos, but we did that recently. Rice like stir fry. See, when I make stir fry, it's so fucking expensive because I put a lot of stuff in it, like a whole bunch of different veggies and things like that. So if I tried to make that stir fry anytime soon, my husband would kill me. Like, he would probably try to murder me because that meal is so expensive. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm picky about my vegetables. So stir fry kits don't work for me. Because those little, I hate water chestnuts. I hate those little, like, round onions. They're disgusting. And I hate those tiny little carrots that they put in, like, stir fry kits. I hate those too. I'm kind of picky. There's a lot of things that I like, but when I don't like something, I'm so picky. So picky. It would just be a waste. Um, Tacos is definitely a thing. We could do tacos. We have almost everything we need for that. And then any other suggestions? I want five things down so that we have a choice. Um, so I'm definitely doing the chicken broccoli casserole. Probably, what day does he usually leave me alone? Probably Wednesday, Wine Wednesday. Hi, R.A. Morley. I'm doing good. We're discussing what I should have for my meal prep this week. So, we're finishing off my menu for this week. I need one more suggestion on what I should cook. I'm too lazy to make quesadillas. I'm s- I'm so honest with you. I'm just too lazy. I don't think tacos and quesadillas, like, I like variety, so I don't think tacos and quesadillas in the same week would be a good idea. Because we're also a house where we don't mind leftovers. So, like, we'll eat random things out the fridge, and that's kind of what I want. So I have days I don't have to cook. Yeah, I don't mind doing stuff in the crock pot either. It usually only lasts us like 2 days though, because we don't have a giant crock pot. We have just a standard little, and I usually do beef stew in it. Um, but I've done that, I think, 2 or 3 times recently, so I kind of don't want to do that. Uh, But yeah, I get that. That's something I like to do too because I can get it together and I can let it cook for like 2 days and don't have to bother with it. I know, right? I'll send you a picture of the beef stew that I did because I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it. A fried bake? What's a fried bake? Um, Pot roast, spaghetti. We just had that too. Um, yeah. For a pot roast, my husband would wring my neck. Beef is so expensive right now. Like, so fucking expensive. Oh my god. Every time we go to the grocery store, me and him get in an argument when we go together if I plan on making something out of beef because I'm the type of person where I prefer to cut corners and I like the convenience of them having meats like beef stew meat and stuff that's like already cut. And he's like, let's save money, get something that's not cut and cut it ourselves, which I understand. Fuck you, Morley. It doesn't count if you already have the cows. Judge me. So, um, let's see. Where was I going? So I like the convenience, but it costs a little bit more. So usually, if we're at the grocery store and we're at the meat department, and he's like, "Okay, well, I want to do this," I'm just like, "If we go your route, then you've made that decision, which you are allowed to make, but you're going to be the one to cut the meat." So that's usually how we do it. If he overrides me on something, then he has to deal with it. Like he likes getting blocks of cheese, and I like getting shredded cheese. Blocks of cheese are cheaper than shredded cheese, obviously. So if he overrides me about getting blocks of cheese over shredded cheese, then he has to shred the cheese. That's very fair. That's fair. Sadly, we don't have cows. It'd be awesome if we did have cows. You know what? You know what? I kind of want I kind of want some lamb meat. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to eat one of your lambs. I could use a good gyro right about now. Oh, you're making me hungry. Stop. I hate chickens, so you can't call me a peasant for the chickens. Plus, if I wanted chickens, I could easily get chickens. Like I can get those here. Ooh, those look interesting. Let me take a look at that. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Okay. Lamb chops would be good. Hmm. Burgers and fries, pork chops. I'm doing smothered pork chops. Uh, chicken and broccoli casserole, tacos. Yeah, but what does it have to be a YouTube video? That's the thing.
So guys, to make this recipe, I'm starting off with 2 cups of flour. You all can double this recipe.
See, my problem with this shepherd's pie. Okay, okay, okay. Morley beat you guys. Morley beat. The problem with that though is like I feel like I would have to watch the entire video to know all of the ingredients to make sure that I had them all. And I feel like that's a waste of my time. What I'll probably do is I'll probably save that video and then I'll watch it later today and if I feel like it's something that I would make, I'll add it to my menu. But I think Morley beat you guys. She says shepherd's pie. I haven't done a shepherd's pie in a while. I should do a shepherd's pie. How do you do your shepherd's pie, Morley? Because there's so many different ways you can do shepherd's pie. Nope, I don't check descriptions. You're right. I probably should have done that. Don't come at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll check the description. I would have to buy yeast. So, flour. I would need yeast, baking powder, brown sugar, salt. So this is just making bread. That's what this is. It's bread. You don't need yeast. It says yeast. It says 2 tablespoons Vincent yeast. It's optional. Oh, let's see. What do I have here? I have lukewarm water. I have butter. I have salt. I do have brown sugar. I have baking powder. I have flour. You're right. I do have everything for this. Hey Rachel, how do you make your shepherd's pie? Though I might do that. And it's just like bread, right? I could do those as a side. See, in my family, it's either you eat what gets cooked, or you go hungry, or you make your own food, or you buy your own food. Um, yeah. Um, I could do that as a side with shepherd's pie. That wouldn't be bad. I could also do it as a side with the pork chops or the chicken and broccoli casserole. Honestly, because bread is good with either one. There's so many different things I could do that with. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Because they look good. I'm not going to lie. They do look good. I'll definitely try that out. Um, Rachel still hasn't. Rachel still hasn't answered me. Give me your shepherd pie recipe. Give me. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme. Because how my family does it is they just. Shepherd pie in my family is a like base of mashed potatoes mixed with corn, and then you top it with like ground beef and cheese. So, yeah, that's fair. Probably with the, like I said, I could probably do it with either the pork chops because they're going to be smothered. There's going to be gravy, it's something to dip them with, or do the chicken and broccoli casserole with them. Let me see if I can find a good shepherd's pie recipe and see how much stuff I would need. Oh, fuck this, man. Come on. Hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. Let's see here. This one calls for peas and carrots. I have ground beef that I could use to make like a small one. Might buy more ground beef. We'll see. Let me see what this. That's fair. I feel like they like when it comes to stuff that gets baked in our house, usually my husband eats it for breakfast. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Um, ground beef, chopped onions. We have onions. Ground beef or ground lamb. Season basically however you want. I don't care about what they're saying to add. Um, minced garlic and a Worcestershire sauce. I think I have Worcestershire sauce. Flour and tomato paste. Beef broth. Frozen mixed peas and carrots. And corn kernels. This looks really good. And then mashed potatoes on top. This actually looks like a pretty good recipe. I'm gonna pull this up on my phone because um I can go in the kitchen then and see what is missing. Okay, that's pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right. So now what I can do is, since I have a recipe I can try, I'm going to write down my grocery list. Um, let's see. I have what I need for the burgers and fries. I have my pork chops. I have my green beans. I have my potatoes. For my potato recipe, actually for my green beans, I need to get more mozzarella. So I need mozzarella cheese. Where's that potato recipe? Do, 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 do. Okay, this potato recipe, what am I missing? Um, no, I don't need mozzarella. I have mozzarella. Or I'll get more mozzarella. I need Parmesan. Because I have a few different dishes I could use the mozzarella and Parmesan for. Okay, so that's all I need for that. I have everything else. Um, what am I missing for the chicken and broccoli casserole? Let's see here. I have to go into my photos for that because the stupid website that I got the um recipe from, you have to like sign up for it to like see anything. And it's like a pop-up that doesn't let you see much. But if you do it quick enough, you can see part of the website before that pop-up shows up. So I managed to screenshot the recipe. So I should do 3 pounds of chicken breasts because I'm going to make basically make three of the casserole. So I need 3 pounds of chicken breasts. I have onion, I have olive oil, salt and pepper, I have garlic, I have flour. There goes the Parmesan. I need broccoli. I need enough broccoli for it. And then it says breadcrumbs. I just use the instant ones I already have, and they work out just fine, so I don't need breadcrumbs. So the only thing I don't might not have for tacos is taco sauce. So I'll get taco sauce. Um, let's see. And then that shepherd's pie recipe that I looked up. I have to open that and see what I have and don't have for that. Okay, so I would probably need to get. Where is your ingredients list? Come on. It just tells me how to make it. I'll have to check. Okay, so it says see full principal recipe at the bottom. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the ingredients. I have onion. I would need to get a pound of ground beef. So get more ground beef. 1 pound. And then I'll season it however I feel like. I have garlic, I have flour. I need to check and see if I have Worcestershire sauce and tomato paste. I'll need the mixed peas and carrots. I need frozen corn. I'm not even gonna lie. As far as the potatoes, I'm not gonna make homemade mashed potatoes because I am lazy. I'm gonna do the instant bullshit. Don't hate me for that. Bye, Chicky. Okay. I'm gonna go look and see if I have tomato paste and Worcestershire sauce. I know I don't have beef broth because I used it all. So I'm gonna go check on that and I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. Now, I have my list for dinners for this week, probably leading into next week. Um, so, now that I have that figured out, what else should I add to my grocery list? I know I need soda. I need wine for Wine Wednesday because I'm out of my favorite wine. I know I'll need more. I need to get some desserts. We need desserts. Because we were basically out of those. What else should I get? What could I possibly need? Let's see. Because lunch is usually leftovers. So we don't really cook lunch around here. I have plenty of stuff for breakfast. Um, I need I need juice. I finished off my juice last night. That's what I need. I need juice. I think that's about it. Okay. Now I just need to make a quick phone call. He did not answer. Anyway, I could probably just ask him when he comes home. I usually buy stuff from like the bakery area and just go with that. So sometimes I'll get stuff like danishes or coffee cakes, or I'll get like banana bread or like just the pre-made stuff that they already have, cookies, different things like that, so we can eat on it when we want. Um, I do like to bake and make stuff, and I have plenty of stuff to bake and make. It's just I don't have the time. Usually I have like he watches the baby while I make dinner, and I usually have just enough time to make dinner, um and not make like actual desserts and things like that. Um I made cinnamon rolls I think last time, but those are just easy. You just open the package, set them down, and then when they're done, you put the icing on top of them. It doesn't take much. Because they weren't homemade, they were just like the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. So I just don't really have time to do a whole bunch of extra stuff involving baking, and then baking is extra cleaning for him. So I want to say until she's sitting up and playing on her own and doesn't eat us as much, like I can sit her in her playpen and put a few toys in there and she'd be happy for like 2 hours. I don't think I'll get back into baking again, sadly. But I have my I have my menu and I have my shopping list. For the most part, it's done. I have to see if he needs anything. It's possible he needs beer or something like that. Um, but in other news, now that I am done with my chores for today, finally done with my chores for today, um, shall we get into a game? We could do that. Um, I think, yeah, we can get into a game. We can talk for a bit. I could play more Hearthstone. Um, or I could do. Actually, I want to say we could do Hearthstone because she's been napping for a little while, and I feel like with Hearthstone, I can get up and walk away, and it wouldn't ruin my game. Like I wouldn't be stuck in the middle of a level or lose out on anything. So we'll probably do Hearthstone, and then I will talk and do the usual thing where we can talk about random stuff and I answer questions. So let me pull up Hearthstone. Launch that. And then I will pull up this. So since we're just chatting, who wants to ask what? I'm literally like willing to answer any questions or anything like that. Come on. You've literally launched. Why? Oh, you're having problems. Hearthstone is having problems. Yay! There we go. I met Peachy actually through Leon. I was watching Leon's streams, and I think he mentioned Peachy or Peachy was in chat or something like that, and I went and followed her. So I met her basically through Leon's Twitch. It closed. What's going on here? It's showing me that it's open. Okay, so
Festival is underway. Have you decided which bands to see?
there we go. Alright. Weekly quests. 5 games of ranked, 12 weapons from Festival of Legends, 200 damage to enemy heroes. Should we do the quests? Or should I continue with the campaign? So that is the question. Should I... Okay. Should I do the quests or should I... I don't think they do. But like the stuff can change. Um but the campaigns don't go anywhere. Let's go with those. Let's go with Twist. Different expansions can be used every month. Valid sets. Let's see. Ashes of Outland Path, Demon Hunter Initiated, Skullman's Academy, Madness at the Dark Moon Fair, Forge in the Barrens, United in Stormwind. Okay, so I have to make a deck for that. And it doesn't say who I have to choose. Um, I think technically I could probably use my Druid, but let's try. I'm gonna try Warlock. Yeah. And then I'll do a custom. And then we're going to choose cards that are doesn't give me the option. This is bullshit. Okay. Show me cards. Show me twist. That's what I want. Twist Warlocks cards. Okay. Eh. So these are all basically what I can do. Um, that one's a good one. So if I go in here, it just shows me standard. Like, convert to twist. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I definitely want those. Those are nice. Um, Taunts, minions are good. Those are a help. Sunken Scavenger. Oh, that's for Morlocks, okay. Give all Morlocks in your hand +1/+1 for each. I might make a Murloc deck. Nice. I need Murlocs. Murloc. Okay. That's really it. That's all I have for Murlocs. Interesting. Um, that one's good. Let's see here. What do we got? Summon a fiend with stats equal to your hand size. That one's not bad. I'll try that one. That one's not bad. When you play or discard this, draw 3 cards. That one's not bad. I'll do that one. That's crazy. Anyway. You do that one. That's another taunt. Let's see. That's pretty cool. And then, let's see. We'll go with one of those. Taunt, if you discard this minion, you summon it. Light every card in the opponent's hand on fire in 3 turns. Any still in hand are destroyed. That's fucked up. That's funny though. Okay, I think I'm done. Sure, I'll take a picture. I'm done making the deck. It's probably a very shitty deck, but we'll see. Play one game and discover 6 cards in ranked twist. Okay. Okay. Twist mode. Okay. Well, I'm fine with that. Okay. So play. Nice. What are you drawing? Or painting?
Gul'dan versus Queen Ashara.
My music will wash over you.
Your soul shall be mine.
I wonder what did these do.
Bask in my radiance. tranquility. Drowning your sorrows.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna be fun. They have so many cards too.
My hand is full.
Okay. Trees look pretty good. Okay. Dun, dun.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
My handle.
Okay. 8 armor. 8 armor, not bad. Sure, I'll take more pictures. I'll do this. They counter that. I'll do that. In my turn.
I am only more dead.
Okay. Four and 6. Perfect. So destroy a minion. Then when you play or discard this, draw 3 cards. I can play that next. And then end my turn. Okay, played that. Do I have any murlocs in my... I don't. End my turn.
My powers are never truly gone.
Okay. Interesting. I have 6 cards left. Oh no, it's not. I don't think they have come through yet, though. I'm not seeing them. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So I should be able to do quite a bit on this next turn. Okay. So. Let's do... Do I have any murlocs? I don't. Okay. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. My turn. I have 4 cards. They have 4. Okay.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
I'll do this. What's its death rattle? And then I do that. And end my turn.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
So, I'm close to beating this person. I'm very close to beating.
That's my spotlight! That's my spotlight!
In turn. Literally down to 1 health. Yeah, the pictures you said that you basically they haven't shown up. Like, haven't shown up in the messages. Hello. I just did the grocery list. So I was wondering if you needed anything from the store before I. I'm probably, since I'm going to the bank, I'll probably go to Aldi for the stuff I can get there, and then hit Fairway after, like usual. We could, instead of doing the burgers today, if you want, we could do them tomorrow, and we could just do our leftovers today. Yeah. I mean, I've been out there once already in the water, so. Uh, by the, by how, considering how dark it'll be to see those, I think she'll be okay. And if she's not, we can always leave. Okay. Love you too. Bye. Alright. So, there. That's it. Okay, now they've shown up. They're showing up now. They're cool. You're not doing bad. I won that game. I do want to adjust my deck, though. Because the Murloc thing, without Murlocs, doesn't do me any good. That's the problem. But it wants me to play Murlocs. But I have, like, no Murlocs. Jesus. Okay. Which one has the most amount of Murlocs? That one. Because Demon Hunter has Murloc and Demon together. Let's just draw a dragon. That's a Murloc. This has more Murlocs. Okay. My Warlock It's pretty okay. It's just that these, they don't do me much good. But you know what? It's whatever. It'll get that one quest done and out the way. Um, let's see here. Actually, you know what I could probably do? Now that I think of it, I have 785 here. My warlock, and then I type in murloc. Find the murlocs, go to crafting, and then I can see what other murlocs. Devour all enemy minions. Death rattle, spit them back out. So I probably could create a few of these to add more murlocs. And this one's crazy. I feel like I should create another. I'll just create more of these. There. So now that I have more murlocs, okay, what do I like so far of your doodles? Um, I like the little bush-like things you did, like the blue, green, yellow. Those came out really good. The clouds are really nice too. Um, if you want my honest opinion though, since you're using marker, it could be because you're using marker, or it could be the style that you're going for. Some of what you're trying, and maybe you're still getting used to it, just seems like. Oh, the rocks you did are pretty cool too. But there's like a tree drawing, or there are a couple of drawings here and there that just kind of look like, and it could be blending, could be you're still working on them. They just kind of look like they're marker lines and not like drawings. But most of them look pretty cool. I didn't know you could get so like creative with markers. Um, I don't think I need the agony thing anymore. Um, okay, rock's fine. That one works. Um, that works. I don't really need the hand size thing. I don't need that. So that gives me 5. I need 6. And then I'll get rid of this. That gives me a good amount of stuff. And then I can add those. Have a Murloc deck. So, I think that's good. Let me see if there's any cards about drawing cards. This could come in handy with this one. I want to keep Lord Jirax's. I think one of these for one of those. Okay. I need to get rid of one more thing. Okay. Done. Alright. That's better. So, sounds like we're gonna have a picnic for dinner tonight. And we're gonna take the baby out to see fireworks. Maybe we'll buy some fireworks too. Um, so I don't think dinner tonight. Um, but I do have to go to the bank and go grocery shopping. He's home soon, and then right before he gets home, I'll get ready to leave. He can walk in the house and I can leave. And I'll probably start getting a bottle ready for her, for him to, um, probably after this match. Yeah, we're in a really rough spot right now in our marriage, so we're trying to work on it, and I hope that's what we can try to start doing. Um, so,
You give me strength.
Your soul shall be mine.
oh, this is cool to have now. I'll just keep what I have. So, I have anger issues, and he does things that push my buttons, and he has stuff to work on, and I have stuff to work on, and we're just kind of fed up with each other right now. We do more dates, but we have a specific day set aside. That's like date day. Well, we'll probably do something. Um, so we just kind of just need to work on ourselves a little bit more. Do I have any murlocs in my hand? I have one murloc in my hand. Uh, Battlecry Dredge. If it's a murloc, it's cost of health instead of mana. I can do that. Um, okay. I think that. Yeah, we have to, because we're at the make it or break it point right now, and I definitely don't want to. I don't feel like our problems are something that we can't work out.
I don't have enough mana.
The caress of death is not gentle.
Okay. Hopefully they don't kill me at this round. Chances are I'm dead, though. Sadly.
Acknowledge the stars provide.
I'm definitely dead. There was nothing to protect me. My health was low. At least I can't lose any stars. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm get a bottle ready and start getting it heated up for her or for him to feed her when he gets here, and then I'm gonna grab a snack. So it'll take me all of like 2 minutes, and then I'll start another round. All right. I don't need that yet. That works. Okay. So the plan is to use this but it's gonna depend.
I didn't ditch class to get second place. Make it double.
Okay. Okay. See, I can make you a mod, and the only reason I was uh offering to do that was since I pay that, all you would have to do is just ban someone if I say to ban them.
You certainly are formidable.
Cause I'm pretty open with letting people say things that they want to say. Obviously, if they're breaking TOS, they have to go. Um, I'm fine with being insulted. It doesn't bother me at all. Um, and then if people are arguing or like debating in chat, as long as it doesn't get too heated and you don't start bringing people outside of the argument into it, like that one person I had in like PG chat who started talking shit about my husband, um, then like I would say, yeah, ban them. They're being like creepy, like too terribly creepy. Obviously, like um, just saying really out of pocket stuff, flirting wise, then I would like say ban them. But all you would have to do is just while we're in chat, if I say ban someone, then ban them because it's hard for me to get there quickly enough to do it. Sometimes, if if I'm like not playing a game, I don't have chat pulled up on my phone. I have it pulled up on Restream. So I can't like ban anyone from there, but I can do it if I'm on my phone. So if you want, I can give you like I can let you mod. I don't mind. I'm most likely gonna win this one. But the person last night who insulted me, it was whatever. They were trying to get a rise out of me. Um, Stuff like that does not work. Random internet trolls don't hurt my feelings. Generally, I think what you do is, depending on if you're on phone or not, I think if you have mod controls, for example, if I go to watch my stream, give me 1 second, let me play. Um, do I have any Murlocs? Can't do anything with that one. This one. That's what I wanted. Oh, you countered it. Oh, you're a bitch. But, you know what? It's whatever. Just end my turn there. So, if I go onto, for example, on my phone, if I go on Twitch, and I leave my stream manager and just watch myself. So, find my channel. So if I watch myself and I click on, hold down and click on you, I can click user actions, or what is it? Not user actions. Click on you, hold down. If I hold down on one of your messages, it can let me, hold on, let me play. Okay. It gives you the option to timeout, to ban, or to delete message. So like timeouts are for like as like a warning, like hey, what you're doing isn't okay in this channel. Maybe like saying something like, hey, let me see your feet, something really creepy but not outlandishly creepy. It could be something you use to like give them a warning, hey, this isn't okay. Or if they just start insulting people, like outlandishly insulting people, or saying stuff that they shouldn't say to someone, just in general, like telling people to hit their off button or something jokingly, and you know it's a joke, but you don't want that, you can like time them out. Otherwise, you could like ban them, but that's how you do it from your phone. You just hold down on their name. So, I don't want to say the actual word, but case, but going forever sleep would be another way, like telling someone to do that. I think using context clues you could figure it out.
I am only more deadly.
Yeah. So, things like that. Like if someone says something you don't particularly like or you don't think it should be allowed, you can always time them out and then ask me if I want them banned or not. But as far as banning something, it would just me literally be telling you to ban someone or to time someone out. So you don't have to make those decisions. I just wanted someone that's here quite a bit to have the ability to do it. So if I needed them to do it and I couldn't, I could. Now we can try it. Like I said, you can always leave the decision to me. I'll have to do it from the browser, so I'll do it after this match. Oh, that'll be a fun card to use. This is the perfect time to use that one too. Heh heh. See what this says? Light every card in your opponent's hand on fire in 3 turns. Any still left in their hand are destroyed. In turn. So I lit every single one of their cards on fire. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they can make it, or if they're gonna just lose a whole bunch of cards. Burn, baby, burn.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Sun sets.
I have a fun little card too. Right here.
You certainly are formidable.
Sweet. Perfect. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna have to quit the game anyway because my husband's gonna be home any second. I have to pee and I am hungry. I am actually hungry. I might pick up something to eat when I leave. But in the meantime, I will go onto my Twitch and okay. Do do do. Why does it always go so slow? Okay. So you mod it now. So you'll have access to do things. But I am going to probably call it here because. Yep, you're modded now. I'm gonna call it here because I know he's gonna be home any second, and I want to leave out the door as he's coming in so I can get this stuff done within like an hour or so. So, because I still have to go to the bank and talk to them, and I want to make it there before they close. So, I'm gonna end it here. Um, Once you have a good day, um, I will probably stream tomorrow. Oh, Kanan, Kanan, thank you. Happy 4th to you. Um, yeah, did you just get here or were you lurking or just bored scrolling the internet? But yes, have a happy 4th. Even though tomorrow is the 4th, we're probably not doing anything because we are doing the vacation at the end of the month. So chances are, you know, oh, well, thank you for being here. I might not have seen your messages because sadly, if you were sending any, because oh, thank you for the prayers. I'm gonna look back and see your messages. Um, when I'm playing a game, because I'm using or the streaming platform that I'm using, when I'm playing a game, I can't really see all of the comments that are going on because I can't see. I'm only on one screen, I guess I should say. Um, I want to eventually go back to having two, um, but it's a bit to set up. So I didn't see any of your comments, and I apologize because I can only pull up either one or the other on my phone, and usually people are here on Twitch, so that's what I prioritized. Um, so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and read your comments. So, been a minute, wanted to say hi and see how life is treating you these days. Do do do. Then you sent me a thumbs up. I will be praying for you and congratulations on the baby. Thank you. How are you doing by the way? I remember who you are. Yeah, I remember Ken who you are. How are you doing by the way? It's been a while. I don't live there anymore. I moved away. Um yeah. And I didn't have chat pulled up on the I didn't have the overlay on. Otherwise, you probably would have told me there were people speaking. What I'm probably going to do is I have a monitors, or not a monitor, but I have a TV, another TV, um, in the baby's room. And chances are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it in the office, most likely, and set up my computer down there. Um, or I don't know what I'm going to do actually. Maybe when I'm in here with the TV, the big TV, I'll play games off of the big TV and connect it through HDMI, and then I'd see chat a bit better. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it because using Restream is a little difficult. Um, I might have to figure something out. I'll see if they have an app or something I can sign into that'll let me see the chat. Um, that would be nice. But it'll also take away my ability to moderate Twitch, which, with you being here, that's not as big of an issue. Chicky is also Oh, I'm so sorry, Ken. I'm sorry. If you want, find me on Facebook. Um, Otherwise, I'm usually streaming about every day. I plan on streaming a little bit tomorrow. Um, for maybe a little bit. I don't know if my husband works tomorrow or not. I plan on streaming a little bit tomorrow. I might not, just depending on if he has the day off or not. Um, and then if I'm streaming tomorrow, if you want to stop by and talk, you can. But I sadly do have to go. I have to get out the door to the bank and my baby's waking up. So I'm going to have to call it here. But try to find me on Facebook. Bye bye.